I think it's getting more and more the norm that it's not wrong to put your hand up and say, I don't understand. How do I use this product? What can it be used for? Can I use it for this application? There is no stigma attached anymore. We have a very good technical department. They answer questions all day, every day. We make sure that the users of our products, sometimes they're not users of our products, but we make sure that they actually know what they've got to do. I think if, contractors realise, distributors, people who specify know they can put their hand up and ask the question, not, sort of laughed out the room. You said, why don't you know that? It's become such that if it's going to save a life, ask the question. My name is Wal Lucan. I am, for my sins, the R&D Director at Polyseam Limited. We run a research and development laboratory. We are the centre of excellence for the whole Polyseam group, and we innovate and design new products for the passive fire protection market.
My name is Wayne Forrester. I'm the Manufacturing Director here at Polyseam.
We're about to go on tour and see the full facility, starting in the goods out warehouse. Everything we manufacture, once we're done with it, comes in here, and these guys will prep the orders ready for dispatch.
In here we manufacture the cartridges and the foils. You can see it's porcelain, it's noise there. Down here, for the bottom corner, is where we're actually doing the wraps at the minute. The majority of what you see is the collars, and we've got the fire putties over in the corner. The mixing rooms are behind those grey curtains. So all the mixing vessels, and they fill them into these pots. And the idea is they mix, they put them in the presses, they fill, they spit it out, finished goods, goes into the warehouse, out the door.
We've worked on a lot of products here, getting them to the quality and the standard that befits Polyseam. It's not a case of producing a product sometimes for us, it's producing a product for someone else. That someone else may have a really, really good brand, and you don't want to rubbish the brand. So when we work on a product, we're always trying to do the right thing, whether it's by legislation, regulations, or health and safety.
We really encourage our customers to share their challenges with us, so wherever possible we can find a solution with them, whether that be producing a new product, testing a specific application, or even changing the way that we pack and ship something. I think my priority when it comes to the private label process or any communication with Polyseam for that matter is just to make sure that for the customer it's effortless from start to finish. My team should be answering questions that the customer's not even thought of yet. I don't want them to be doing the hard work. We should be doing that for them.
We're buying the nozzles and the pistons that go in the base of the product. All the batch details, so what the product color is, the batch details and the date of manufacture. So again, we've got full traceability. If we have a problem, customer has an issue, all you have to do is ring up, give us a number, and we can trace that all the way back to the materials actually going into the mix and mixing. So we even know which operator was operating the line, even all the way back to the supplier. So once it's filled on that side, it then gets boxed up. They'll have a nozzle attached on the far side, and then it'll line up 5 by 5 if you're running 25. Once it's loaded, slide them in, flip it up and spin it down the line. We aim to produce on this line around 25 to 30,000 in a day. So on our main product, which is what this is, we aim to hold around 80,000 in stock. Oh, okay. We sell that much of it.
We are mainly a wet chemistry. A wet chemistry means we either put it in a bucket or put it in a cartridge. The market is, I think, going to go the same way that most markets have gone, is if you look at, say, for example, the automotive industry, it replace the component. We don't want to repair the component, just take it out and replace it with a new one. I think our business will be, in the future, much more component-led. We already do them, collars, transits, the dampers. These are products which they only have to turn up on site and fit. They haven't got to have a gun, they haven't got to make sure they've got the right sealant or cartridge. The boards, if they take out breeze block, they're not going to mix up any mortar and put a breeze block back. You take a mineral wool board, cut it to size, and you fit it around the surface that you know where the breeze block was. You reinstate the 4-hour rating of the firewall, and Bob's your uncle. And they've probably done that in a morning, whereas if they've got to rebuild the wall or do something, they'll be there all day.
So obviously the raw bats that come in, these guys will load them on the line here, and then they'll come through the first section. 4 spray heads back and forth, going in the board. That's our paint, which we manufacture here in the mixing room, rig it down, hook it up, and it's all sprayed and applied to the board. Any excess paint that misses the boards will get reused, store it, and then we'll remix it. So again, zero waste on paint as well. That'll then go into the oven, 3-hour drying cycle, and then it'll spit it out the other side. So they're getting diverted off the packaging. They're going straight down, and the guys on the end of the line are packing that up. They'll label the product at the end, drop the pallet, and ship it straight down to the warehouse.
Most important thing is it's part of the plan. So when an architect or specifier starts off and they're looking at building a building or refurbishment, those plans should have some sort of nod, a reference to what fire stopping needs to be put in place. In buildings where they've actually thought about it before they start the actual building works, it means that they can actually already set up and know exactly where those fire stopping elements are going to go. They know what they're going to use. There's no delays with delivery on site. They don't have to store them. They don't have to stock them. They just buy what they need and they're ready to go in. It doesn't matter that it's passive fire protection. If they know where they're going to put a door, they know whether it's going to be a fire door or not.